Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Welcome to another lesson of Madina Book 1. Today we are going to be studying Ad-Dars al-Sabi', the 7th lesson on page 39. For those watching on YouTube, please ask a question, leave a comment down below. I'll do my best to get back to you, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so we're going to get straight into it, inshallah. Right, Ad-Dars al-Sabi'. Before we start, any questions at all, sisters? Any questions? Okay, it looks like in this lesson we're going to be taking some of the harf al-jar. Have we taken the word hadihi so far? Yes, we have. We took hadihi on the
Yeah.
previous lesson, ad-dars al-sabi'. What about tilka? Have we taken tilka yet?
Not yet.
All
Not
right,
yet.
that's the feminine version of dhalika. We've taken hada, which is um, lil qarib al-mudhakkar, المفرد. So للمفرد المذكر القريب, and we've taken ذلك, which is للمفرد also, but it's also للمذكر, but it's للبعيد, for far.
Yeah.
Then we took هذه, which was the feminine version of هذا, which is للمفرد المؤنث, feminine, القريب. And in this lesson we're going to take المفرد or للمفرد for singular. However, المؤنث, feminine, البعيد. Okay, so meaning that, but it's the feminine version. So let's get started, inshallah. There are only two of you here today, so we're just going to read and alternate. So go ahead, Aliyah, start us off, please, line by line. Okay, go ahead. Aliyah,
Man هذه? Who
meaning?
is who is this?
Exactly. So when we say man hadihi, we're saying who is this? And because we're using the ismul ishara, hadihi, we now know that the person in question here is a female because the person used hadi. So they're looking at this person, they're saying, who is this? Obviously speaking to a female. Okay, go ahead, Hasna.
هذه آمنة. This is
Good,
Amina.
good. Aliyah?
ومن تلك? And who is that?
Yes, waman
Who is
tilka.
that girl?
Yes, so who is that? And
Tilka,
who is that?
tilka Fatimatu.
MashaAllah.
There is Fatima.
That is Fatima, that's right. Good. Continue.
هذه الطبيبة وتلك ممرضة. هذه الطبيبة.
Yeah, so
This
did you
is
pronounce the
the
tanween on the
doctor.
end?
What?
Yes, so make sure,
وتلك
did you pronounce the tanween on the end? So did you say هذه طبيبة وتلك ممرضة?
Yeah.
Good,
هذه
excellent.
طبيبة. هذه طبيبة. This is the doctor. وتلك ممرضة. And that is the patient.
Well, there's no, it's not definite. There's no the. It's not at-tabibatu and al-mumarridatu. It's nakiratun. It's indefinite.
Also, this is
So
a
yes,
doctor.
this is a female doctor, and that is a nurse. Okay,
Oh,
good.
also
Continue, please.
ممرضة is nurse. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Continue.
هذه من الهند وتلك من اليابان.
Yep. Min al-Yabani. What does that
من
mean?
اليابان. This is from India and that is from Japan.
Excellent. Next sentence. Go ahead. Yes. Hello.
Japan.
Alia?
Yes. Who's next? Yes. Next
Alia.
sentence.
هذه هذه طويلة وتلك قصيرة. This is long and that is short.
Excellent. Good. Keep going.
Man هذا? Who is this?
Good. Aliyah.
هذا حامد.
Sorry, Aliyah. Is there a problem,
This is
Aliyah?
Hamid. Hello? Yeah?
Hello, Aliyah. Is there a
Ha-
problem? Can you not hear us?
no? I just spoke like hi. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. هذا هذا حامد. This is Hamid.
Good. Keep going, please.
ومن ذلك, and who is that?
Good. So waman dhalika means and who is that? Correct. And you can see dhalika is written without an alif. Here's an example where we pronounce the alif when it's not written. Sometimes in Arabic language you'll pronounce a letter that is not written, and sometimes you'll pronounce a letter that is, or you will not pronounce a letter that is written. So if I just repeat that again, if I got mixed up, sometimes you'll pronounce a letter that is not written, and sometimes you will not pronounce a letter that is written. Okay, and here's an example of us pronouncing a letter that is not written. So it's written dhalika, but we pronounce it dhalika. Okay, good. And the next line, please. Go ahead.
ذلك علي. That is Ali.
Good. Keep going.
أتلك دجاجة.
Good.
Is that swan?
So the good try, because it does look like a swan in the picture. The jajatun is a chicken.
Or chicken? Oh,
Atilka dajajatun. Is that a chicken?
is that a
Yep.
chicken? Okay.
Next line.
لا تلك بطة. No, that is a duck or swan.
Good, exactly. La tilka battatun. Very good. And over to the next page, page 40. Keep going, please, sisters.
ما تلك. What is
تلك
that?
Good, exactly. Ma tilka, what is that?
تلك
Good. Sorry, sisters. So
تلك بيضة.
we've said ma tilka, what is that? Good. And then what's the answer, please?
تلك بيضة. That is an egg.
Very good. Tilka baydatun. Good. Keep going.
Sorry. هذه سيارة مدرسي. وتلك سيارة المدير.
Good.
This is the teacher car, and that is the mudiri, the head school car,
Yes, the principal's car, the manager's car. So good. So
the principal.
we've got an ismul ishara, hadihi. Then we've got sayyaratul mudarrisi. We've got mudafun and mudafun ilayhi. And then we have watilka, which is also ismul ishara. And then we have sayyaratul mudiri, which is also sayyaratu is mudafun and al mudiri is mudafun ilayh. So sisters, it sounds like there's a lot of interference coming through the microphones. So could you please mute your microphones when you're not reading? I know it might be difficult to keep clicking on and off, but please do try, because it will make the video possible to listen to later on, inshallah, on YouTube. Okay, so continue, please. Next line. Next line, please. Please unmute your microphone. Next line.
الساعة عباس هذه. Is this Abbas watch?
Very good. Is this Abbas's watch? Good. Next line, please.
لا, هذه ساعة حميد. تلك
Yep.
ساعة عباس.
Sa'atu, sir, with a dhamma.
ساعة, sorry. تلك ساعة عباس.
So,
No, this is
yep.
the Hamid watch, and that is Abbas watch.
Yeah, exactly. Good. So we say la. Hadihi is another example where we pronounce the alif and we do not write it. So it's not hadihi, it's hadihi. And it's not sa'atu, it's not sa'atu, it's sa'atu. So we say la hadihi sa'atu Hamidin wa tilka sa'atu Abbasin. Very good. And remember the sa'atu ends with a dhamma because it's mudaf in both cases. Sa'atu Hamidin and sa'atu Abbasin. Good. And the next line, please.
ذلك ديك وتلك دجاجة. That is a rooster and that is a ham.
Yes, or a chicken. Dajajatun will translate to chicken. Dhalika dikun wa tilka dajajatun. Excellent, sisters. Okay. Any questions at all?
Mm.
So we've seen the use now of the four asma'ul ishara, which we've been introduced to. Hadihi and tilka and hada and dhalika. Any questions at all, sisters? Okay. The next exercise, okay, consists of 7 sentences. Okay, sisters. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you to record this as we usually do. I'm going to send you a voice note, and then I want you to listen and practice these 7 sentences. And when you think you can read them without making any mistakes and in a quicker time than my voice note, alhamdulillah, excuse me. When you can beat my time and read without mistakes, I'll then ask you to send a voice note into the group so I can listen and give feedback on. Okay. However, for now, I'm just going to read and translate. Okay, so please pay attention, sisters. Here we go. Number 1. هذه مدرسة وتلك جامعة. This is a school and that is a university. ذلك حمار وتلك بقرة. That is a donkey and that is a cow. أذلك مسجد؟ لا، تلك مدرسة. Is that a mosque? No, that is a school. هذا جمل وتلك ناقة. This is a camel and that is a she camel. هذه مدرسة وتلك طالبة. This is a female student and that is a female teacher and that is a female student. Now, why did I say madrasatun or why did I say mudarrisatun, meaning a female teacher, and I did not say madrasatun? It's basically because of the context. I think it would be a bit strange to say this is a school and that is a female student. I think we're comparing either 2 buildings or 2 people, or referring to two buildings or 2 people. So because we've got talibatun, which is a female student, it only makes more sense to assume that mudarrisatun is in fact mudarrisatun and not madrasatun. I hope that all makes sense. So we say hadihi mudarrisatun wa tilka talibatun. This is a school, or this is a female teacher, sorry, and that is a female student. Number 6, هذا كلب وذلك قط. This is a dog and that is a cat. And number 7, هذا بيت المؤذن وتلك حديقة التاجر. So this is the house of the mu'adhin, or the mu'adhin's house, the mu'adhin being the caller to prayer. وتلك حديقة التاجر, and that is the businessman's garden. Hadiqatu can mean garden or can mean park. So we can say, and that is the garden of the businessman, or that is the businessman's garden. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to send you a voice note in the group, and I'll be asking you all to do likewise, inshallah, do the same, and send your own voice notes. But only once you can beat my time, the time of my voice note, and without any mistakes. Okay, any questions at all, sisters?
Credit. Okay, I want to ask about Asa'atu Abasin Hazihi.
Um, yes. So what do you want to ask?
This is the question tag. So in Arabic, you put Hazihi in the last of sentence, in the end of sentence.
Which sentence are you reading?
1, 2, 3, 4. For
Sentence
line
number 4.
from, yeah.
You mean هذا جمل وتلك ناقة?
الساعة عباس هذه.
Um, okay, yes. As-sa'atu Abbasin hadihi.
It's from the
Yes.
from
Because it's question form, so you should put hadihi in the end of sentence.
Yes.
Okay.
So when we ask a question, um, we could say ahada sa'atu Abbasin or ahadihi sa'atu Abbasin. We could do. It's not a it's not incorrect. However, but what we need to get used to is when we ask a question, we put the actual thing in question in front of the hamza to istifham. So you can see the sa'atu Abbasin. That the first hamza is the hamza to istifham, meaning is in this case means is. And then we're asking about Abbas's watch. So that's what we put in front of the hamza to istifham. So we
Okay,
say
I got it.
as-sa'atu Abbasin
Mhm.
hadihi. Translating to is this Abbas's watch? And obviously we use hadihi because we are referring to the watch, which is feminine, mu'annath, it's feminine, sa'atu. But yes, you could say ahadihi sa'atu Abbasin. It wouldn't be incorrect. However, we should try to follow the book and get used to, as I said, putting the part of the sentence in question in front of the hamza to istifham. Does that make sense?
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Any other questions, sisters? If not, we'll continue to page 41. Okay. And I should be sharing my screen, but it looks like I'm not. So let me have another look at that. Yep, I'm not showing my screen on YouTube. I'll now share it, inshallah ta'ala. And Google Hangouts, here you go. I'm now sharing. I don't know what happened there. Maybe because before I actually called you guys, my internet cut off. I'm using the data from my mobile phone, and my mobile phone actually turned off. So when that happened, before I put it on charge, it must have stopped sharing the screen, I guess. Okay, page 41. Here we have an exercise, sisters, which I'm going to give you for homework, please. Okay, and we can see that at the end of the question, if you like, we have dhalika and tilka. Now, we know what dhalika and tilka means, and that's all we need to add to these incomplete sentences. So number one, what would we say? Dhalika ummun or tilka ummun? Anyone know?
tilka
That's right.
tilka
We'd say tilka ummun because ummun means mother and is feminine. We use the feminine ismul ishara and we say tilka ummun. That is a mother. So this would be homework. There are how many? 20 sentences to complete. Okay, which then brings us to al-kalimatul jadida, the new words, and we have al-mumarridatu, the nurse, al-hadiqatu, the garden or the park, al-battatu, the duck, al-mu'adhdhinu, the mu'adhdhin, the call to prayer, al-naqatu, the she-camel, and al-baydatu, meaning the egg. Okay, and then we have a box here, and this will bring us to lesson 8, inshallah. The box here we see on the top right, it says Asma'ul Isharati lil Qaribi. So Asma'u is the plural of Ismun, meaning a noun. So the nouns of Ishara lil Qarib for close. So we can see Hada and Hadihi. So these are both for close. Hada being for masculine and Hadihi being for feminine. So we have Hada Muhammadun and we have Hadihi Aminatu. And then over to the left we have Asma'ul Isharati lil Ba'id. So these are the two Ismul Isharas we took for Ba'id, for far. And we've taken Dalika and Tilka. Dalika for masculine and Tilka for feminine. And we have Dalika Hamidun and Tilka Zainabu. Okay, sisters, any questions at all? Okay, I hope everyone's benefited today. Jazakumullahu khairan. Allah reward you all, and may Allah accept it from us. Any questions on YouTube, please do ask them, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm going to end the live broadcast, and I'll talk to you, sisters, inshallah. Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullahu khairan, wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam.